welcome back to Mayor's Coupon Corner. Thank you so much for coming back to another video, and if it is your first time here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. Today we're heading into Walgreens for our weekly Walgreens couponing haul. I am working with a digital spend booster of spend 35, earn $7 in Walgreens cash, so we are going to put that to some good use today. As always, if you have questions or comments, leave them below. I'm happy to help and answer in any way I can. Truly appreciate you watching and being here. Let's go on ahead and head into Walgreens. So I did not end up picking up this deal this week, but I still wanted to go ahead and mention it because it is a good deal, especially if you have some Walgreens cash or some register rewards to use and you want to just pick up some nice cheap laundry detergent. So the Purex is on sale this week for $1.99. You can get the liquid or the pods depending on what you want to pick up. But the pods is actually a slightly better deal because we do have a $1 Ibotta rebate with a limit of 2. So if you wanted to, you could pick up 2 of the pods at $1.99 a piece and submit to Ibotta for $1 back on each one. That would make them just 99 cents. But of course, $1.99 is not a terrible price either, especially if you are in need. So like I said, if you want to throw in some Walgreens cash, register rewards, lower that out of pocket, and pick up some cheap laundry soap, this is a decent deal to do that for. What I am going to go ahead and pick up is I'm looking at the Dove body wash. This is the same deal we had last week, but it is still a fantastic deal. So I'm going to go ahead and pick it up because our high value digital did reset and we got another one for the new week. So they are $7 a piece, and on promotion for buy 2, earn a $3 register award. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up 2 of the body wash, which will total me $14. We got that amazing $8 off 2 digital coupon that did reset. So I'll use that, pay $6, and then earn the $3 register award, making each body wash just $1.50 a piece. But it does get better because I am working on a fetch bonus for 3,000 points when I spend $30 on Unilever personal care. So this will start tracking towards that as well. The next deal I'm going to pick up towards my fetch bonus is on the Tresemme hair care. This deal also includes the Dove hair care, which I will show in a minute, but of course both will track towards my Unilever fetch bonus that I'm working towards. So I'm looking at the Tresemme on sale for $6 and on promotion for buy 2, earn $5 in register awards. So 2 of them will total me $12. I have an awesome $5 off 2 digital coupon. So after that, I'll pay $7 and earn the $5 in register awards, making each product just $1 a piece, or of course $2 for the 2 products, but we are working towards that fetch bonus as well. Now the Dove hair care is an easy freebie this week. If you are wanting to pick it up, you might as well pick up a nice easy freebie. But this deal will also complete my Unilever personal care deal. Now, of course, I'm going to have to pick this up in a separate transaction from the Tresemme because they are on the same promotion. So if I was to pick them up together, I would only get 1 register award, and I want to make sure I get my second $5 register award. So I'll be picking this up in a separate transaction. So they're on sale for $5 and on promotion, same as the Tresemme, for buy 2, earn $5 in register awards. I do have another $5 off 2 digital coupon for the Dove hair care. So after that, I'll pay $5 and earn the $5 in register awards, making 2 of these hair care products absolutely free. So a fantastic deal, and it'll be even better with our fetch bonus. Next up, this deal worked out so awesome on the Crest oral care. I had seen this tag in my store that says get a $10 reward when you spend $30 on P&G oral care. And I found when I scanned select products that were tagged in my app, they were showing a digital booster for the spend 45, earn 15 in rewards, which tends to be the online version of this promotion, which is the spend 30, get 10 in store. So I got super excited because the Crest is also on separate promotions as well. So these products will double dip together and give even more rewards. So let me show you what I decided to pick up. That way I could earn both rewards. The first thing I decided to pick up are these Crest 3D White Deep Stain Removal Toothpastes, which are on sale for $9 and on promotion for buy 2, earn $5 in register rewards. When I scanned these in the Walgreens app, they were also showing attaching to that spend 45, get 15 digital booster, which I kind of used as my guide to see which ones were producing the $10 reward. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pick up 2 of these, which will total me $18. I have 2 $4 off 1 digital coupons that I was hoping would apply to this to leave me to pay $10 and earn the $5 in rewards. But of course it'll work out even cheaper because we're also tracking towards that spend $30, earn $10 in rewards. These products are also qualifying for a $1 rebate over on Ibotta with a limit of 2, so we would get $2 back, making this an even better deal. To finish out my spend 30, get 10, I decided to go ahead and pick up these crests that are on sale for $4 a piece. These are also on promotion for buy 3, earn $5 in register rewards, and it does include products of other varying price points, so just make sure that you're keeping your promotions straight and completing each promotion individually. So the 3 of them will total me $12. There is a $5 off 3 digital coupon. So after that, I'll be left to pay $7, earn the $5 in register rewards, which would end up making the final cost for this $2 for the 3 toothpaste, but that is before we work it into our spend 30, earn $10 promotion. The $4 toothpaste do not qualify for the 25-cent Ibotta rebate. However, the $5 toothpaste do, so if you're interested, that might be a different way to work the deal. So here is that breakdown for that deal. You can see that these 5 oral care products end up being absolutely free, plus a $5.50 moneymaker because of those extra register rewards. So this is an absolutely fantastic deal this week. I'm super excited to pick it up. Hopefully this is helpful and you're able to score the deal as well. So this is everything I'm picking up. Let's go on ahead and head back and go over the final numbers. All right, y'all, we are back from Walgreens and we were able to get everything you see here for an absolutely huge moneymaker. This ended up being free plus a $14 moneymaker for everything you see here. So absolutely huge moneymaker today at Walgreens. I cannot wait to share it with y'all. Let's go on ahead and get into these receipts and talk about how it all worked out. So this first receipt is pretty straightforward. You can see I just picked up the Tresemme at $6 a piece, the Dove body wash at $7 a piece. I used a $4 register reward just to lower my out-of-pocket. I had the $8 coupon on the Dove body wash and then the $5 coupon on the Tresemme. Had a subtotal of $9 on this receipt. So my subtotal came out to $9, factoring back in that $4 register reward that I used to lower my out-of-pocket. That brings my subtotal up to $13. What I earned back on this was $8 in register rewards, $3 compliments of Unilever for the Dove body wash, and $5 compliments of Unilever for the Tresemme hair care. So that brings that transaction to a cost of $5, but not to worry, we have a huge moneymaker coming up on our next transaction that will absolutely cover that cost. So let's go on ahead and get into that next receipt. So on this receipt, we picked up the 2 Dove hair care for $5 a piece, the 3 Crest toothpaste on sale for $4 a piece, and the expensive Crest, which were $9 a piece. We did scan a paper spend booster for spend 35, earn 7. My digitals, the only ones that came off was the 6 off of 4 instead of the 5 off of 3, and it must have attached to my more expensive Crest because that was the only digital that came off. So we'll talk more about that in a second, but my 6 off the 4 Crest came off, and then my $5 off of the Dove came off. Left my subtotal on this one at $29. So my subtotal came out to $29. I earned back $14.40 in Walgreens cash, which was $7 for spending 35 digital booster and my $7 for spending 35 paper booster. I also contacted customer service for at least one of my digitals because that 6 off 4 came off. I was like, there was one product that didn't have any digitals, so let me contact them and just see if I can get credit for one coupon. So I contacted them for the $4 off one on the expensive Crest toothpaste, and I was like, hey, my $4 digital didn't come off, so they were able to credit me with $4 of Walgreens cash for that digital coupon, which is fantastic. Very sweet of them. And actually the good news is, because there is a bright side in this, which is that I still have my digital coupons. I still have my 5 off 3 and I still have my 2 $4 on the expensive Crest. So what I'm thinking is I might run back to Walgreens and do this exact transaction that I showed y'all and use those coupons for real this time, because now the 6 off 4 is gone. So those are the only ones that are left. So I have high hopes that we should be able to make it work. So still thinking about that, but I might end up doing it because it works out pretty darn fantastic. So I got my $4 Goodwill Walgreens cash, $4. We earned $25 in register rewards. Holy moly. So $5 here, compliments of Unilever, of course, for the Dove hair care. $10 off. Got my manufacturer $10 register award for spending $30 on oral care. So absolutely fantastic because it double dipped, and we also got the individual promo register awards back as well. So I got my $5 register award for completing the deal. We can say that that was for the buy 3, and then I got my $5 reward for the buy 2. So $25 in register awards coming back on this transaction is absolutely amazing. We also submitted to Ibotta for $2 back, $1 back on each of those expensive crests. We submitted to Fetch where we earned our $3, which was for picking up the Dove hair care, but of course it was actually for spending $30 on Unilever products. So between our first transaction where we picked up the Dove and the Tresemme, and then this transaction where we picked up the Dove, we reached that bonus and earned an extra $3 back from Fetch. And that makes this whole entire transaction there absolutely free, plus a $19.40 moneymaker. Holy moly, that is amazing, y'all. I'm so excited about this. I have a ton of register awards to redeem now. Some of them do have a pretty short expiration date. So I'll probably run back into Walgreens. Well, I'll definitely run back to Walgreens, see what else I can pick up, because this worked out so amazing. Have some great register awards to play with now. Had an absolutely fantastic haul. So we had a $5 cost and then a $19.40 moneymaker, which makes everything you see here on this table absolutely free, plus a $14 moneymaker. Holy moly, that is amazing. That is fantastic. I'm so happy for this. Super, super excited. Love that we were able to pick up some great products. I'm truly so good with this. I think this was absolutely wonderful, especially with that huge, huge money maker. As always, if you have questions or comments, please leave them below. I'm happy to help and answer in any way I can. I truly appreciate you watching and being here. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you're able to pick up some awesome deals. Thanks again so much, and happy couponing. Bye!